Hello, everybody. So today we are going to do a pick a crystal, pick a pile reading, okay? So the first pile is going to be the rose quartz wand. The second pile is going to be green aventurine hearts. Okay, so we're going to start with pile one, which is the rose quartz. And I have two different angel numbers for the rose quartz group. So the first number that came up when I started pulling cards for Power One was 515. It says change is what you make it. See the changes happening now as opportunities to grow and be your most authentic self. So whatever changes you are going through, know that it's for you to grow. 516, it says taking time to access what is allowing you to experience more joy and what is standing in the way of your light will enable you to know which way to move from here. So those are the angel numbers that I have for pile number one. So when I pulled the cards, the first card that came out for pile number one was the Empress in reverse. So I don't know if some of y'all have been seeing rabbits, if y'all have been seeing flowers or wanting to buy flower bouquets or anything like that. If you love flowers, but the Empress card in reverse, this is a card that's basically saying that you lack self-worth. You rely on others to help you make decisions. You rely on others to help you push forward in life. But with you picking the rose quartz, which is a stone of unconditional love, this stone basically means that you need to start loving on you more. You need to focus on you more. You need to give yourself more love that you are looking for outside of yourself. You need to actually tap in and find your inner peace. That is what the rose quartz means. So the next card that came out was the reverse two of wands. The reverse two of wands. Wands deals with creativity, with taking action, with talking, like speaking your mind, speaking your truth, right? Peace, true. And the two of wands in reverse coming out is basically letting me know that pile number one, you're probably struggling with planning, struggling with how you're going to take action to move forward, struggling on making those tough decisions that you actually need to make. You're probably afraid of rejection, probably afraid of being your true self because you don't want other people to not accept you. Okay. But with the page of swords coming out on the last part, this deals with mental clarity, with you needing to make a decision, with you needing to find a resolution. And basically this card is saying you're basically playing it safe, pile number one. You're not really trying to take any action, but you need to ask yourself, what's important to me? What's important to me? What goals do I have that I really need to take action to accomplishing? Okay. So y'all have probably been sitting down for too long. Y'all waiting for the best time to make a move. But Spirit saying this is the best time to make a move. So let's get into these are the angel cards that I pulled for pile number one. So the first angel card that I pulled was the eagle for pile number one. So some of y'all have probably been seeing eagles. You've probably been seeing big birds, brown birds, birds with white heads. But the eagle card says that you need to see something from a higher perspective. Pull yourself out of what you can see that's right in front of you and look at the bigger picture. Look at the bigger picture of what's actually happening in your life. Okay, pile number one. And the second card that came out was the Lord card. And it basically says, take charge with authority. Take charge with authority. And look, he's holding like a staff, a wand. So this is basically your goal card. The card to let you know that, yes, it's time to make a move. Yes, it's time to make a decision. You have the choice to push forward. You have the choice on what path you want to walk down. So even though you've been waiting for outsiders to give you the green light, Spirit is saying, baby, you take the next move. You decide where you want to go next. You need to put towards action to what you really, really want. The next card is the Protection Guardian card that came out. This card is basically saying drop your shields, like drop your guard. Your spirit and your angel guys, they have your back. They're just waiting on you to make the next move. And if you notice, these cards have green in them and blue in it. So the blue deals with that throat chakra, with you actually speaking your truth, with you actually being truthful with yourself. The green deals with the heart chakra, deals with you healing, deals with you forgiving yourself, deals with you actually taking that action to transform yourself. Okay, so damn, I ain't bring no water out here. Your girl getting a little thirsty. So I pulled some cards from my, what deck is this? This is the Mythical Goddess Tarot deck, right? And the 3 cards that came out for the pile number 1, the Rose Quartz group, was the Fool card, the Fear card, and the Ascension card. These 3 cards came out. So the Fool card, as you see, she has on green again. The green deals with that heart chakra energy. I feel like y'all need to transform. It's really time for you to transform into your higher self, to transform and release all those old things that you're holding on to within yourself. So the Fool card is basically saying you need to have an open mind. You see, she's like dancing, she's naked. Be true to yourself. Be true to who you really are. Don't worry about who's going to accept you for you and none of that shit. Do what you need to do for you. Be free. Okay. Pile number 1. The second card was the Fear card. This is an Aquarius card. This is an Aquarius card. So some of y'all probably have Aquarius placements. This card is saying that pile number 1, you need to face your fears. What are you afraid of? You might need to write it down. What am I afraid of? Why am I afraid of this thing? And what can I do to conquer this fear? It's time for you to face your fears. Your fears are your voice and they need to be heard. Your fears are your voice and they need to be heard in order for you to actually heal them and overcome them. So be real with yourself. Pile number 1. What am I afraid of? And how can I get over this fear? The next card that came out was the Crone card, Ascension. And when I'm talking about y'all transforming, going through a transformation. And then the Ascension card came out, which is that green energy, that heart chakra energy. The red is your root chakra, you being grounded. The yellow is your confidence, you taking action, your solar plexus, you actually moving forward. But this is saying that some of y'all probably have like some Indian in your bloodline. Some of y'all probably been seeing or finding feathers on the ground. But this is the wise eagle woman of vision on this card. The wild, as you can tell, her eyes are very bright. This is because she can see clearly. She can see clearly. This card is the Ascension card, basically letting you know that new beginnings are coming. New beginnings are coming. New opportunities are coming. You just need to have your eyes open to receiving them. Your eyes open so you can see them when they come your way. Okay, pile number 1. Some of y'all have probably been seeing the numbers 444, 777. If you've been seeing 444, it says that you are surrounded by 100,000 angels. Miracles are happening right before your eyes. Okay, if you have been seeing 777, it's saying that your magic and manifesting abilities are increasing at this time. Tap into your inner superpowers and release your magic into the world. Okay, so that's all that I wrote down. So these are I don't even know the name of this deck. This is one of my favorite decks. So let's get into the cards that came out for pile number 1. So pile number 1, you are probably disconnected, feeling bored. Like I said, y'all are looking for a sign from the outside, waiting on somebody to tell you what next decision to make. But if you really look at this card, they have on purple. Purple deals with your intuition, deals with you being tapped into the higher power, right? And you might feel disconnected because these changes are happening. You probably like, man, I really thought that I was gonna be with this job for a while. This thing happened and now I can't go to this job. So now what am I going to do? Like, what's next? So you're probably looking at the darker side of things, but if you really turn around, you see right here is a rainbow on the ground. So some of y'all probably been seeing rainbows, or you probably will see a rainbow this week. If you turn around, you can see that there's green out here, that is shining bright over here. So even though you might feel like things are not working for you, you are in a period of stillness. You know, like when the butterfly is in the cocoon before it turns into the butterfly, that's where you are. You're in the cocoon stage, pile number one. So with you being in the cocoon stage, you need to stand your ground. You need to know who you are. You need to know what you want to do within your life, and know that you are going to come out on top of whatever it is that you're going through. You're going to come out on top as long as you know you have the power. As long as you stay grounded, as long as you trust in your intuition. That's that red. The red is you being grounded. The purple is that intuition. Know that you are going to get through whatever it is that you are going through. Okay, and this is where that 777 comes from, that 444. Some of y'all have probably been seeing 888. And the last card that came out for pile number one is that green again, that heart chakra energy. So y'all are definitely healing. Y'all are definitely going through a period of healing. Like I said, a period of transformation, a period of forgiveness. So that is all that I have for pile number one. It is 553. So I'm going to leave y'all with the angel number 553. It says your input and efforts are being acknowledged and will pay off. Continue with your current momentum. So don't stop. Even though you have all these challenges coming in your life, all these pauses, all these moments of stillness, do not quit. Do not quit to do not quit moving forward. That's what I'm trying to say. And some of y'all probably having problems with speaking because, baby, the way I'm communicating is really fucking choppy. I don't like how I'm not really getting my words out. So some of y'all are probably having trouble with communicating and getting your and speaking your truth. Okay, so let me move over to my notes for pile number two. Pile number two is going to be the green aventurine heart. The green aventurine heart. Green aventurine, this is a stone of healing. This is a stone of money, growth, abundance. So if you picking pile number two, this is a stone of opportunity. So y'all probably have a lot of opportunity coming to you, a lot of different doors are opening for you right now that can bring you more money, more abundance, and y'all are also going through a transformation and a growth stage as well. Okay, so the first cards that came out for pile number two was the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands came out for pile number two. Three of Wands is a card of confidence, of growth. You have taken the steps to turn your plans into actions, pile number two. So you see that things are moving. You like, man, I was tired of waiting. I was tired of no one showing up for me. So shit, I showed up for myself. I took that step forward, and I can actually see that the grass is a little green, that the grass isn't so burnt. I can see that things are actually coming into fruition in my life right now. The next card that came out for pile number two was the reverse Four of Swords. Now, swords, this is an air card, so some of y'all probably have air placements. And this is a card of mental clarity, a card of you needing to make some type of decision. Okay, the four deals with stability, with boundaries. And the four swords in reverse is saying taking time to recharge. Some of you probably need to recharge your cup. You cannot continue to pour from an empty cup. It's time to recharge. Some of y'all might need to take y'all a weekend getaway. Go away somewhere for the weekend just so you can relax, just to replenish yourself, okay? The next card that came out for pile number two was the King of Cups in reverse. Cups deals with emotions, deals with relationships, right? And since this card is in reverse, you are probably withdrawn. Some of y'all are probably selfish, or you probably are dealing with a partner that's selfish, a partner that's trying to manipulate you. Someone might be trying to play on your emotions, and that's exactly why you need to refill your cup. It's exactly why you need to refill your cup. You definitely need to spend time with yourself so you can set stronger boundaries with yourself and with people around you as well. Okay. This can also be a card of overspending. So pile number 2, you probably need to watch what you are spending your money on. Okay. So next we're gonna get into the angel cards for pile number 2. So we have the guardian angel card that came out. This card is blue. Some of y'all favorite color is probably blue. Some of y'all probably have on the color blue. But this is also a throat chakra card. So you are possibly needing to speak your truth as well, pile number 2. But Spirit is saying you are not alone. I don't know if some of y'all been finding white feathers or been seeing white birds. Spirit is saying you are not alone. Your angels and ancestors are there with you and waiting on you to give them the opportunity to step in and guide you. So some of y'all probably need to make an ancestor altar. Probably need to sit down and pray, give an offering to your ancestors. If your ancestors like Dr. Pepper, get them a little Dr. Pepper, put it on the dresser or your altar, and ask them to step in and help you see through. Okay. The next card that came out for pile number 2 was the Star Ancestor card. And it says, follow the voice of your soul. And as you can tell, there's blue on this card again. So I really feel like pile number 2, you're tapping in with your inner truth. Tapping in with your inner truth, your inner self. This card is saying that you need to follow the voice of your soul. What is your soul wanting to do? Power number 2. Is your soul wanting you to deal with this person? Is your soul wanting you to start that business? Like, what is it that you are being called to do? And the next card that came out was the Warrior card. Be fearless and stand strong. Be fearless and stand strong. And if you look on this card, he has on green paint, green warrior paint. That's dealing with that heart chakra card. That's dealing with you transforming, with you being fearless and actually moving through the transformation. Actually, you pushing forward towards the transformation, pushing forward towards the growth. Pile number 2. And some of y'all, this is that Indian card. Some of y'all probably do have Indian in your lineage, in your bloodline as well. I feel like pile number 2, you definitely need to take some time out for you. Definitely need to pause, refill your cup. Since y'all have been making steps towards your goals, you probably been moving. You know what I'm saying? You hitting this goal, you hitting this goal, but you never really taking time to rest. So, because I feel really tired, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like power number 2, you definitely need to take some time out for you this weekend. The next cards that came out of the Mythical Goddess Tarot deck for pile number 2 was Depletion. Depletion. Some of y'all have probably been seeing 8s, and this is a Pisces card, so some of y'all probably have water placements. You need to know that you are worthy of love. You need to pay attention to your feelings. Pile number 2. You need to know that you are worthy of having the things that you are moving towards. You are worthy. You probably feel depleted because you've been going, but baby, slow down and refill your cup because you are definitely worthy. The next card that came out was a fire card. This is a Sagittarius card, so some of y'all could be Sagittarius or have Sagittarius placements. On the bottom of this card, it says regeneration. This is the renewal card. This is the rise of the Kundalini card. So all your chakras are becoming aligned. So you are definitely going through some shifts. I don't know if some of y'all have probably been seeing snakes. If you have a pet snake, and there's that white feather again, pile number 2. So y'all have probably been finding white feathers as well. But this is a card to let you know that things are moving, things are aligning. You are transforming, you are growing. The rise of the Kundalini, you can look into that as well. What is Kundalini? The final card that came out of the deck is the Maiden card, the Beauty. This card is saying that you need to tap into your inner beauty. Embrace your inner beauty. Use your beauty to get what you need and what you want. If you have not been spending time to make yourself look good, doing things to make you feel good, this is the time for you to do so, pile number 2. This is the time for you to tap into your inner beauty, okay? Now let's look at these cards that came out. Intuition. We got the intuition card. I keep telling you, I need to tap in with y'all intuition, with your inner self. Pile number 2, fulfillment of wishes. Since you have been doing the work, you have been taking action. Now that you need to sit down and refill your cup, you're going to see that, damn, my wishes is being granted. I have been receiving the things that I've been praying for. I am receiving the things that you have been praying for, or you will be receiving some type of wish fulfillment this week. Look at the next card that came out for pile number 2 was material and spiritual prosperity. Material and spiritual prosperity. So things are definitely about to come into fruition for pile number 2. And then the crown chakra came out. This is that purple energy, wishing again. So pile number 2, y'all have probably been seeing 6, 7, 8, 2, 4, 6, 7, 9. Baby, it's a mosquito out here. Oh, and then the foundation card, foundation and achievements. So y'all need to know that with you building a strong foundation, that is helping you achieve more things that you have been trying to bring into your life. Okay, so that's all I have for pile number 2. And it is 603. So let me leave y'all with the angel number. 603. It says you are experiencing a surge of psychic and spiritual awareness at this time. Know that your insights and visions are divinely inspired. Trust the messages that you are hearing. Okay, so that's all that I have for pile number 2. And I hope and I pray that y'all received everything y'all needed from this reading. I love y'all. Peace.